Hello people of YouTube and the world, welcome back to Matty Ross Garage. I know you guys probably thought you'd never see this thing other than just in the background again. But today, you guys are going to get a full video on it. Theme song and everything. So stay tuned for more. Okay, here's where we're at so far. I got the hood open. I've taken the snorkel off yesterday to prepare because it's not finished yet. And test fit the new cord here to see if it's gonna grab, and it's just long enough, so it should be good. And there's the carburetor down there. As you guys can see, she's very dirty girl, a very dirty girl. And there's nothing I can do about it, unfortunately, because you take these old carbs apart, you're asking for trouble. It's like the old Snowjet carbs from back in the day. I forget exactly the manufacturer's name, but I heard horror stories, and one of them being when you took them apart, there was a genie like in a bottle, and when you let the genie out, the carb would work again for maybe 5 minutes, and then you had to work on it for 5 hours to get it work again. So I heard the same stories about these old Briggs carbs, so it's gonna stay exactly like it is. And although that looks beat up, it actually can still seal there. So, and that's quite rusted, but you know, it's an old tractor, so I don't really care. Maybe I could scrape a little bit of it off, you know, try to. Either way, it's an old cap. Now, one tire is inflated in the front, both tires are low in the back, and although this tire has a tube in it, it's completely flat right now. So like I said, I haven't touched this thing all summer, so yeah, you guys will get to see it run a little bit later in the day, because I still have to prepare some stuff. I have to get some oil and stuff like that, but I'm gonna put the gas in it right now, so you guys at least know it's coming. Because if you guys can see in there, I don't know if you can, but it's empty. So just to prove I'm gonna do this, let's set this up so you guys can see the tank. I'm going to be really careful to not spill any gas on you. Wait, I'll be right back. The wind doesn't blow that dang thing over. It's really windy today if you haven't noticed. Alright. Make sure my gas is good. Put it in it. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see me, but I'm pretty sure you can hear me. Alright, here we go. Oh, hold on. Slight camera check. So I'll make sure you guys can see the gas tank. Okay, there we go. Now, I have $10 in... Oh, geez. Now, I have $10 in gas. And this tank will not hold $10. So I gotta be extremely careful pouring it in. For some reason, oh fuck, it's leaking up the side of the hose here. Give me a second here, try to get it a little bit tighter. Okay, I guess it's because it's gonna go fucking gasoline on my hands. God damn it, all over the tank, and my God, if there's one spark, this thing's gonna blow up. I better dry a little bit the gas I spilled, so chances of a spontaneous tractor combustion is less likely. I'm still spilling some, I can tell. It's leaking up my hand. Not as bad as it was, but it's still leaking. Come on, just get poured. It's almost full. Come on. A little bit more. A little bit more. I know I'm wasting a lot of precious gasoline here, but hey, I have to get gas in somehow. I can't exactly drive this thing up there. Whoa! Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to let this thing dry out a little bit, because if I try to start it now, it's gonna be nuclear. Alright, I'm just gonna put that tight. Okay. Ugh. It's gonna smell like gas for days now. Ugh. Well, it's nothing I'm not used to. Okay, you guys can clearly see I spilled a lot of fuel because that faulty nozzle. I've always said I wanted to get one of the ones that you can squeeze it, kind of like a squirt gun, but it's like a gravity fed pump, and the handle is kind of like the nozzle on the gas pumps at the gas station. You just squeeze it repeatedly instead of holding it. So yeah, I'm trying to get that soon actually. I don't know if you can see it down there, but I did spill quite a lot of gas in the base. So I'm going to let that air out. Maybe a little bit of gas in a bottle later in case a little bit in the curb might help. But I don't think it'll have to go that far. And luckily, although I spilled a lot of gas, I don't know if you guys can see from this angle. Hold on. Squirt that old tire over there. Although I spilled a lot of gas, and there is some dripping, you can tell, although it's dripping down the line, it's not coming from a leak, it's coming from the gas I spilled. So, the gas line's still holding fuel, at least up far as the, hold on, let me see if I can zoom out here, at least up far as the nozzle here. But let's see if I open it up, what happens here. Okay, hold on. I just want to see if it'll hold its fuel in the line. Like I said, it's been a long time since I used this thing, so I'm just gonna make sure there's no unforeseen leaks. And okay, you can see right here why I want to wait for that gasoline to dry. Because this is my kill switch wire here. These two wires here, one's just ground and the other one's going to the solenoid. So well, you know where the solenoid would bolt onto. So that's actually the coil, but yeah. So yeah, it's just a simple little kill switch for when it's running. Off is on and on is off. That's my security feature. But yeah, so as well, I don't know if you guys can see that glistening goop down there, but that's about, I'd say, almost 50 years of gunk. So yeah, if there's a spark, it's gonna be very, very, very bright. So like I said, I want to let this thing dry out as much as possible, and I need to take a break from the filming for now. So you guys will please stay tuned, because for you it'll be seconds, but for me it'll be about an hour. So please stay tuned. We'll be back right after this. A brief little cut in, guys. I only expected a twist to happen while I was pushing the tractor out after I inflated the tires here. My dad came home. I don't know if you can see his car over there, but it's the second one from the closest one to here. Anyway, so I was able to get my oil. I'll leave the brand off the camera, so, you know, copyright issues. But right now we're going to put some oil in it. There's some bees buzzing around, so that's got me a little concerned here. There might be a beehive hidden somewhere in this thing. Alright. Now, let's put some oil in it. I still gotta let it dry out, guys, because the gas spill was only minutes ago. It wasn't an hour ago, it was minutes ago. As you guys can see, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little bit of oil still in the engine. The only reason why there's not full, like tractor behind you guys, is because this thing has a serious leak around the crank seal. So every now and then you gotta put some oil in it. Just like this. That should be enough. I'm not going for a long drive, I'm just trying to see if the thing will conk itself back to life. And I don't want to waste all the oil for my bike either, so yeah. Anyway, so we're just gonna let the stick off here real quick on my boot. Okay, stick it back in there. Pull it back out. And it's a little bit thin, but you know what? I can see it, and it's, you can't see it because it's a really clear oil, but it's right there. So After it settles for a little bit, I'll check it again, and that should be around the time I come back and everything's nice and dried out. It's actually starting to dry out a little bit there, but I can still see a little bit of moistness there, and that stuff really sits in to oil, gasoline, because it bonds with it. It's an oil-based product. It's not like it's water. Sorry, it's the bottom of my tablet there. So, you know, a little bit longer drying out, and I'll be back out in videos, like I said before, it'll be seconds, but please stay tuned. You guys, show you what I've just done. I'm just gonna stop it, and well, actually I'll stop it later, because this would make no sense to stop it. You could see, I don't know if I could see, but you could see that I've added my snorkel. It's well bolted, and I cleaned it off in the inside very well, so there's no loose dirt or anything in there. See, I don't know if you can see, but it's bolted up. Right now I'm going to be taking this sock with this ring that's in it, and I'm going to put it over top of snorkel, because I don't have a filter yet, and I don't want to suck any bugs or anything into my engine. It's in bad enough shape as it is, so that's why it's on the first person, like the selfie shot camera right now, because I just wanted it to be easy for you guys to see me do this. And later on, when we start it, it's not going to be right here next to my house. We're going to do it in the parking lot, so if something does explode, it doesn't take out anything of value, because we'll be in the middle of a barren paved parking lot and not near anybody's car and near their apartments. Alright, now there you guys go. You can see my mountain bike in the background there. The wind's whipping apart my tank. Now I just need to expose the thing here like that. And okay, it's over. I already tested it, so I know the thing's gonna be. Alright, right there. Now I don't have a flathead on me, so I'm gonna use the good old hillbilly utility butter knife here and put that nice and tight. There, that's not gonna come off by itself. That's not gonna suck it in. Just so you guys can see what I did. Like, it's hanging off, but that's not the worst part there. You can see there, it's nice and tight, and it's gonna breathe, so it should be fine. See if I can cut this part off later. Okay, now there's gonna be a brief intermission because I need to use, oh sorry, it's Star Wars Death Beam there coming out of the sky. There's gonna be a brief intermission because I need to go use the bathroom. Not gonna get into details on that, but when I get back, it'll be time to push this thing out and see if she's going to run or see if she's going to explode. Either way, she will start. I can guarantee she will start. But I don't know if she's going to run for long. So, like I said, she's going to be very loud. It's going to shake, rattle, and be very violent, because that's how it's always been. But like I said before, it's been a long time since I started. If I had to guess how long, maybe 6-7 months. The last time I drove it was last winter. There was snow on the ground. So yeah, it's all one big question mark. As Indian Larry would say, the life's big question mark. Anyway, I'll see you guys in about 20 minutes. Literally, just as I'm talking about my tractor, there's a tractor up there cutting the lawn. It just went around the side of the hill. Fuck. Okay, there he's turning around. Look at that. I think it's, I don't know, Alice Cummings maybe. Either way, it's a small garden tractor. It's not a full-sized tractor, but it's still pretty cool to see it work. Let me see if I can get him on camera good. I just don't want to be zooming in. I want to see if he comes out. Okay, here he comes. Look at that. Tractors doing work just like they're supposed to. And stay tuned, because when we come back, this will have its first start, and like I said, 5 to 6 months, maybe even 7.5. Because like I said, last time I drove this thing was last winter, maybe even at the earliest last spring. Ooh, the wind's terrible tent. Yeah, so yeah, I got some quick preparations, and we'll be right back. For you guys, like I said before, it'll be seconds. For me, it'll be a couple minutes, like before. Well, welcome back, guys and girls out there, and we are about to start the trek. But like I said, there's a little bit of final preparation we have to do first. Number one, I gotta pump that low tire. So I'm gonna get that done right now. I'm gonna adjust the camera so you can see me better. It's behind the seat, so I don't think the wind will move it over. Pressure needs to be hold the valve. This is a really old tire, so I'm not careful. Like I said before, it's got tube in it. And this isn't exactly for the seater. You can see the tire behind me, and it's moving quite a bit. And I don't know if you can hear the wind on the audio, but it's quite strong today. That's a problem I have with long metal hair, is eventually, every now and then, you get a hair in your mouth. Okay, check the pressure by feeling it, because I don't have a gauge, and it's mostly just guesswork with this old tire. Check the back one, make sure she's still holding in. I don't know if you guys can see, but I've been doing a little bit of work to the OHV behind me. I put a brush guard on it, and it's not welded up yet there. You can see there's ropes holding it in place, but pretty tight. So yeah, I got it mounted up. That thing still runs like a champ. Alright, back to this. And you guys can probably see the steering wheel over there by that window, but unfortunately, guys, that's all that's left of the 4-wheel steer. Alright, but that's not to say that its parts won't serve a purpose in the future. I've already harvested its rear wheel steer axle, and once I can design a double clutch setup, meaning 2 clutches, one in the back, one in the front, I'm going to be taking a tractor behind me, and I'm making a 4-wheel drive tractor with it. Okay. Alright, I don't need to pump from this point on. At least hopefully, check the other tires that go low. Let me check the one I didn't check. Okay, that's good. All that's nice and tight. Yeah, I already checked the oil. I know all that's good. Alright, hold on, guys. I'm just going to take all the tools and stuff off it. Yeah, that should be fine. Actually, I'm going to cut that off. That egg in that sock. Like I said, this might end up in flames anyway, so if it does, this sock's no good anyway, so yeah. Okay. I'm going to cut this off real quick. Just the end of the sock so it's not hanging over the motor. And the super loud exhaust pipe, which is right in the front. You guys are going to hear that today, by the way. And it's super loud. I actually hope it doesn't cause a little bit of friction with some of my meters, because it's really loud. And believe me, this neighborhood, it's only temporary. Second I could find a good place with nice and privacy and close access to the woods, and buying it or renting it, whatever I can do. Eventually I'll get my own land, but I'm still young. I'm almost 30, but I'm not elderly, so yeah. Oh, there goes that tractor again. I can hear it going. Jeez, I just noticed it's a big tractor, but the blade's underneath it like one of these. Cool. Let's see if I can get that in a second. Come on. Okay. Oops, did I pull that off? Okay, no, good. I'm gonna try to fix up a mount for that. Okay, let's see if I can get that on camera. I'll have to pause it and come back. There he is, guys. Look at that. That is such an interesting setup, guys, because he's got a front loader like a farm tractor, and his mower is underneath like one of my tractors. Okay, he's gone back to work, so you just missed it. You just missed it. He turned around too quick. Anyway, yeah, I was just laughing at him. She tried to get on camera. All right, another hair in my mouth. All right, back to this. Okay, so back to what we were doing. We were about to push it out. So I'm gonna push that down a little bit. Oh, actually, no, I still kind of need it. Oh, that's backwards. I remembered I turned the camera around. Back to the preparation work that I was doing right before I cut off the last part of the video. Okay. Let's cut the rest of that old sock off. Let's see if I can just tear it off. Wasn't from my doing, it was because some idiot got in the way. Okay, that should be good enough. Alright, let's go, guys. I'm just gonna push you. So, hold on. I'm just gonna see if I can set that up better. So you guys can get a good look without the camera cutting out or falling over. Let me try to figure out an angle here. Hold on, I'm gonna take the seat cover off. If it burns up, it might burn that anyway. Alright. It's going to be a little bit of a cockeyed angle there for a bit, but just until I get to the parking lot. I'll put it down for now. And last thing, we take that off. Alright, let's go. There's already oil in it. There's already gas in it. I do not have the Hillbilly Ether bottle with me, but maybe if we do a part 2 to this video, you'll see the Hillbilly Ether bottle. Alright, let's go, guys. This thing has not moved out of my yard a long time. I can still see some grass stick to the wheels, actually, from it sitting. Okay, guys, hold on. It's over the car. Okay, we gotta get in a place where it's far enough away from everybody's property, but still enough room to work. Okay, she's obviously a nooch because I'm pushing it. One final check. Okay, good. Just in case, I'm gonna aim it right at the freaking concrete, so if it does take off by itself, at least it doesn't crash into anything. I'm gonna aim it right at that concrete block right there, so if it does take off by itself, at least it doesn't crash into anybody's important property. Alright, guys, hold on. Oops, sorry about the fingers in front of the camera there. Alright. Okay, guys. One final look at it as it is. Because in the next 5 minutes will determine its fate. Jeez. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted here, guys. Trying to think of something here that I could hold it. That's not gonna work. Once it starts up, that's gonna shake it right off. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm just trying to figure out this. Maybe I'll edit out this process later. Maybe I'll leave it in so you guys can laugh at me. Either way, let me figure out something over here. Okay guys, I got an idea. I'm pushing a little bit further forward, and I'm gonna set the camera on one of those concrete blocks over there. Okay. Let's see guys, let's see if it'll stay here while I film it. Because if it glows guys, you're gonna wanna see it from far away. Okay, maybe I could just borrow Sam's trash can for a second here. Okay, let's see. On this side for a second. Okay, right about there. Good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's a good angle. If it blows sky high, you guys will see it. Alright, I'll be back guys. Trying to get the old girl going. She's gonna start, but she's gonna do one of two things after. She's gonna run good and loud, or she's gonna blow up in flames. Either way, I'm filming it. Okay, here we go. 1 to 2 or 3 calls, maybe 4, she'll start, but I don't know how long she's gonna hold herself together. There's no electronics on this. There's no starter motor. There's no nothing. Just I just have a personal wire to take it up, you know. Old stuff. Watching these guys, and all of us starting these tractors from like 1910. The thing had a starter pulley on it. There was a gigantic wheel on the side. Bloody grab guys, and we got such an easy turn. I think it's come to life up to 40 years a second. Some of these tractors I watch on YouTube, been sitting for so long. Last guy that started died 40 years ago. So yeah. Sorry about the information, guys. Just popping my camera jacks in, and you might want to stand back when this thing starts, okay? Stop laughing at me soon. You're not already doing it. Come on, girl. I know it's been a while. It's this. It doesn't start smoking now. Might take a while, guys. You guys might want to fast forward. smell gas. Definitely smell gas. Maybe I should have soaked that sock in a little bit of gas. I heard a puff. I heard a puff. I definitely heard a puff. That's like. Wish I had a longer cord because I could pull it for a couple turns instead of just one. Might take a few pulls with this cord, guys. Like I said, fast forward. Hit myself in the arm. Oh, nice little spider right there. Where's that confidence now, huh, guys? Let's go. Take two, guys. Hillbilly. Sorry, take two. Hillbilly pull cord class modification 101. Alright. First thing you want to do is you want to take your rope that you're using to extend it and make a loop. Now I know this is not pull cord, but I have nothing else. And I've already tried with the one I have and it's way too freaking short. Alright, that's nice and tight. And double knot this. Oop, the camera's a little bit wonky there because of the wind. Alright, sorry guys. Here we go. So what you do is you make a double knot here. Then you take the one you loop through it and tie a knot in that one. so it can't pull itself up. Alright. There. That should be good enough. Alright, take two, guys. We're gonna push it out. Oh, shoot, that was close. You guys gonna have to cut that angle for a little bit. Alright. Because I don't know if it's going to transact like I said before. It feels on, chokes on, I left it all ready to go. Okay.
Now that's an old tractor.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the old girl going. She's on video right now with her. Old 10 horse Briggs, that's the original motor.
Crazy?
Yeah, she leaks oil like a sieve, but she does run. At least she ran when I parked it.
How old is it?
Going almost 50 years old now.
Isn't that something? And it still cuts?
No, there's no deck. This is a mud cutter.
Mud cutter, what's that?
Mud bogger, but a tractor.
It's just a little tractor.
Yeah, there's guys on YouTube that gave me the idea. They're Fearless Front and Mower Road. Props, by the way. So yeah, they gave me the idea a while back, and it just took me a while to find a tractor.
Yeah.
I had one when I was a kid, but I never thought of doing off-road videos with it.
That's pretty crazy. That's
No.
very cool, man.
I have no idea if this thing's gonna blow up there. I've been sitting since winter.
Okay.
I drove it last winter, but
I'll stay around a sec for a second, see if you get started.
you might want to back up a little bit.
I will do that. You doing it right now?
Yeah, and it's a little bit loud too. Just a fair warning. I'm gonna have to take my tablet and put it back on the trash can over there. So if it does blow up, I don't lose my tablet. I'm already got half the fire suit on there just in case. So I got the rest of it at my house, helmet and everything. I actually got an old fire helmet I found in the middle of the field behind Insull.
Okay.
It's a real helmet. They're not a kid's one. It saved my life a couple times. Once in a hailstorm and once in a bad hurricane. Freaking hurricane, it was a freaking power line came down and touched the back of my helmet. It wouldn't have bounced off of it. And the freaking hailstorm, fucking softball-sized chunk of hail came down and hit the back of the helmet, chucked off a piece of it. I can show you later if I have my house in front.
Okay.
Alright, I have no idea if this is my full forward modification is going to work here, but I'm going to try.
Let's see.
She turned it more than once too. The problem I was having was too short, but maybe my snorkel is actually the problem.
Oh yeah, you do open it. That was the problem.
I had a reader on it, so bugs won't get stuck in it. I want to get an actual filter. I gotta get the right size, or I gotta cut the end off if it's split. That's a snorkel off an ATV, no Kawasaki. I didn't use the whole thing, but I didn't use the whole thing. I wish it would have been filtered right. I really wish it would have been. Like that thing was pretty dirty there. I had to clean it pretty good there, but I wish it would have been. Freaking bugs. It's either the bugs or your wings blowing in my face and putting my hair in the way, or this thing's hasn't run a long time and supports on the best things. There's no electronics on this either.
You know what?
No electronics.
Okay.
Just
No, not that year.
Well, it had it at one point there. You could see the wire for the starter right there, but it's all cut up. So, like I said, pull start there. But I did wire up a kill switch. Just did well, frick, this might be too long. First it was too short. Now it's too long.
Maybe too, it might be too big, so maybe not too long, just because of the size of it.
Yeah, the diameter of the cord. I have nothing else. The front of the cord, I cut off my dad's old lawnmower there, but I didn't want to cut too much, so it didn't go back in. So I cut half of it and tried to knock it before I did. Because my dad's old mower, he can't use it there because the frame crack in half, and the mower's not in best shape either. So freaking old bagger lawnmower we got used. I guess I have no idea what this thing's going to do when it does keep over. on all the way. The thing I pushed down, maybe that was it.
Yeah?
No, spark plug wasn't tight. The boot.
Got no fire. That's nothing there.
The boot wasn't tight. It was just a little bit of a gap here, but it still might help choke up all the way. This thing here, in the winter, the only way for it to run is with the choke always on. I have another motor just in case this thing does go. But this motor has been serving me well for since I got it, and I got it almost 5 years ago now. So yeah, let me try again from the closer. Oh, slam myself in the back. You can hear it puff. Maybe it's all like that. Maybe it falls too high in. Let me try putting that off a bit. It hasn't started, like I said, in almost 6 months.
Did you try?
First time in 6 months. So.
Second time. This is gonna be the third take.
Well, actually, this is take 2. But like I said, first attempt today since like fucking I think February, and I can see why I know it's budging up.
How many tries does it usually take you?
When it's hot, 1. But when it's not, usually it's unpredictable. Sometimes he starts, sometimes he doesn't, sometimes he starts but it takes a while. I remember one winter I was working on over there, and I was so frustrated because it was cold and it was icy and it was taking a while. I had to eventually come back to it already. Just want to check something real quick to make sure there's no gas leaks. Yeah, that's fine. I want to check something real quick. I'm going to pull the gas line off and well, first I'm going to turn the fuel line off. Pull the gas line off, point on the ground, see if it's clogged. Come on. Right, let me just do the flow test. Okay. No fuel going through it. Maybe my filter's clogged. Maybe there's a problem with my off-on switch. It's just a gravity-fed system. It should just drain it out. Let's try removing the filter.
You don't seal anything when the end of the year sort of thing?
If I can, throw a tarp over it. But like I said, I try to use it year-round so I don't have to.
You don't seal any lines or nothing?
Oh, there's the clog. It's like this. So there's my problem. Fuel's not getting to the filter. So that filter burnt. So can I just put that line too fucking short? Of course it is. I'm gonna do some thinking on it and I'll come back later. But all I need to think of is for the gas line. I got an idea. I have another tractor behind my dad's and I've seen it there a couple times. He's sitting in the back. That old Craftsman there. That old gray and black Craftsman there right up against the rock wall. Well, that's mine. I'm gonna see if I can harvest that. So the fuel line on it, maybe a filter. So yeah.
Hey man, good luck.
If I see it around here, you might see it's there. Alright. At least I know what the problem is. The fuel's not making it through the filter. Yeah. Because you can hear it puff, but it's not sucking anything in. So there's no fuel, there's no spark. Well, there's a spark, but it's not going to budge it. You can see it getting in here, but it's not getting this. It's off, but it's just a little bit of that's,
How far is it going to make it?
what?
How far does that have to go?
Just right here, the middle's right here. It's just a hair too short. About that much. So we just need to see the other things.
You can get that piece right directly from that, cut it off
The other one, yeah. Well, that hose might be done too. So I'm gonna go get some parts off the other side. I'll be back up later.
Okay, man.
Okay.
Catch you next time.
Yeah. You can hear it puffing.
Oh,
It
yeah,
wants to
it's
go.
ready to
When I get that filter fixed, it's gonna go.
Okay.
Well, it looks like third time's gonna be the charm, guys, because although she wasn't turning over, I did figure out what the problem is, and I'm gonna show you guys up close real quick. This filter here is fully clogged, as I did the all hillbilly flow tap test. I left the filter on, unhooked the line from the curb, turned the filter on, turned the fuel on, see if it dripped, and it didn't. Then I pulled the filter off, seen if it dripped, and it did. So this is the problem. So right now we're gonna go behind my parents, because if you guys remember the earlier videos, like if you're a very early subscriber, if you did some scrolling, you would have seen that this is not my first tractor. All right, let's go. I'm gonna pause it till we get there, guys, so I'm not eating up video. All right, so here we are. There's the old girl, and that right there is what we need. So let's go, and let's do this quick so we can finish up this video. I'm feeling it, right? Let me make sure. Here's the part we need most of all. Alright. Oh, jeez. Drop it on the ground, why don't I? Alright, let me turn this around so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, I'm just gonna pull. Stay. I'm trying to pull this off so I can get to the. If I can't, I'll just break it because it's filter's done. Come on. Freaking stuck in there. Oh, great, that came off. Dang it. I wish I brought the keys to the shed with me because I got some tools in there. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's a little bit chewed up, but it'll work. Alright, let's put this in there. Make sure I got the flow direction right. It's a basic filter. Right, this way. Okay, on. Push that little tab back. Come on here, guys, so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Right here is where I'm doing the work. Okay, here we go. It's on here, like that, and that back on there, like that, and hopefully this time she'll work. Let's see if it didn't flow through it. I don't know with it on, so let's pull it back off for a second. I just want to see if there's fuel in the line. Shoot, sorry guys. Okay, hold on guys. Just want to check something real quick. Okay, We have flow, guys. We have flow. Yeah. Where am I going? Oh, wait. I need to clip. Clip. Ah, Jesus, it's a tough one. Get on now. Okay. Put down. Like that. Okay. Alright. There's a new piece of Goodyear line on there, made in good old US of A. And filled there with a big old question mark and the old piece of line. So let's go check this out and do take 3. Oh, and BTW. Whew, a little bit dizzy from the fumes. BTW. Don't be surprised if I come back here eventually and do a startup video on this old girl, because last time I started her was a couple years ago now and she ran, so we'll try it out soon. Alright, we'll be back in a few seconds. Second filter, take 3. Getting tired, guys. Felt a little bit of a kick there. She's a nooch. At least I hope she is. Oh, she's looking a little bit of fuel there. Not particularly on the curve right now, but she's leaking. We have fuel leak, guys. I'm getting a little bit nervous with this. Oh! I swear the second I get a good enough full point, this cock's gonna go flying in the wrong part. Well, guys, she's got a bad fuel leak. She's running, but you guys saw that smoke. So I'm gonna take a break from now until I can figure out something to fix the fuel line. But I'm just gonna show you guys just how bad it was leaking over here, so I can get an example of just how close I just came to blowing myself up. Look at that. Look how wet that is. And watch when I turn the fuel on. Exhaust might be a little bit hot. See that? That's a bad leak. So I gotta fix that. And you see the puddle on the ground, the puddle from a while ago. But she kicked. That's all that matters, is she kicked. So please leave a thumbs up, a like, subscribe. Come back later. I promise you there will be video of this thing driving in the future, since I didn't blow myself up. Alright, rock on, keep on bogging.